with 2 tips on how to make hokum bowing easier and speedier. If this interests you, subscribe for more of the same. So, hokum bowing, or double shuffle or cross shuffle, it goes by many names, is a pattern, a bowing pattern of low notes and high notes across 2 or more strings. Say we're doing 2 strings. We want to put our bow on both strings and then move our bow just so it's on a single string. So this is both strings, and then the minimum motion to have it on one string, and then both strings, and then the minimum motion to have it on the other string. And you see, I wasn't moving my bow very much at all. As fiddlers, we sometimes forget that our strings are not just lines coming out into the distance. They actually have shape, so they're round. And we don't just have to go from the E string to the A string, however we can. We can go from the near side of the E string to the near side of the A string and back. And this motion is much more efficient than this. You can see that. Put your bow on the E and A strings, or the A and D strings, whichever, and play them, and then move your bow the least amount possible to be off the E string and on the A string, and the least amount possible to be off the A string and on the E string. And you see that if you practice slowly with the minimal amount of distance between the E and A strings, it'll be that much easier to speed up when you're ready to speed up. You could probably even do it much more quickly right away. You don't have to inch up incrementally, click by click on the metronome, or whatever you're using to increase your speed. Tip number 2, you may or may not realize that the upper string sometimes is down bow or a pull, sometimes is up bow or a push. So it goes like this: low, low, down, low, low, up, or low, low, pull, low, low, push. It alternates between the down bow or pull and the up bow or push. If we say the bow direction out loud, that gives our body that much, just another layer to of knowledge, right? Of reinforcement. It helps us understand, helps our bodies understand, helps us physically understand the difference of the bow direction. So we do it slowly, again, emphasizing the different directions of the upper strings. So down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? And I like for each repeat of the hokum bowing pattern to be on a different finger. So we'll just do a scale. Okay? You ready to join me? Ready, go. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, and so on. Does that make sense? You could also say pull and push. It doesn't matter what you say, as long as you say whatever you think when you're bowing. If you normally think in pulls and pushes, by all means say those. Now there's one exercise that combines the close strings with the saying out loud, the verbalizing, the bow direction. We put our bow on both strings and then do just a minimum to get onto the lower string all by itself. And then when it's time to do the upper strings, we're going to say down, and then 2 more notes on the lower string by itself, and then up. And you see the lower string, I'm not actually moving my bow from side to side. I'm just doing the minimum to get off the upper string. You can also do this on single strings, right? Low, low, down, low, low, up, low, low, down, low, low, up. But it's easier to do it with both strings, double strings on the higher part, and so that's what I'm showing you first. I'm going to use my metronome so that I don't actually have to say the lows out loud. And I'm also going to, each repeat is going to be on a different note of the scale, each repeat of the Hokum bowing pattern. Ready, go. Low, low, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, and so on. So the two tips were make your strings as close together as possible and verbalize, say out loud the downs and ups. Hit the like button and give me a comment if this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.